Oh my God! Magic? What did you just do? Magic? Mate, it doesn't stop.
This is comfortably the worst hill I've ever faced on any cycle race.
Cycling across Japan, gonna raise some cash for my guy. 50K in the bag.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What? Are you okay?
Are you glad you joined the cycle?
Yeah.
What have you done?
What are you doing?
This is creepy. You can hear people screaming at the
Oh
town.
my God, that's terrifying.
Okay, Mr. Affable. Why have you summoned me here today? Don't you know I'm a busy man?
So I've been hearing the word on the street is there might be another cycle.
It's not a might. It's happening. We've booked the hotels, the people are booked. It's a go. Everyone's hyped for Cyclothon 3.
Look, I've been thinking, what if there's a better way to do this bicycle fundraising stuff, right? What if there was a better way to raise money on stream?
Right, okay. I'm listening.
Okay, so, quick recap. 2022.
2022 Cyclothon, baby. 750 kilometers cycling across the wilderness of Hokkaido, an epic adventure battling huge mountains over 8 very long days, and raising $300,000 for charity.
Bloody incredible. Amazing stuff. 2023.
Cyclothon 2023. A massive 900 kilometers cycling the entirety of Kyushu Island. A monstrous journey battling our way through wind and rain for 9 endless days. But raising $500,000 for charity.
So we've travelled 1,500 kilometres, raised $800,000 for charity. What does that tell you, though, about the cyclothon?
Tells me it's time to crack out those bikes and get going, boys.
Yeah, or maybe cycling thousands of miles for charity is a lot of effort, and perhaps it's time for something new.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
The world has had streamathons, the world's had cyclothons, and now it's time to give the world the tubathon. Soak for hope.
Is this a joke?
For 72 long, arduous hours, we submerge ourselves in this tub, literally up to our necks, but in water, right? We stream the whole thing for charity.
Right. We do like challenges and stuff?
No, just like sit in the tub, innit?
I see.
I mean, have you actually ever sat in a hot tub for longer than an hour? The bubbles get everywhere. It's not exactly relaxing.
And where are we going to get this hot tub from?
Well, that's the best part. My mate Sato-san knows where we can get the Ferrari of hot tubs at a discount price.
Ferrari of hot tubs.
And technically, if we play our cards right, this bad boy is tax deductible.
Well, look, man, I have to say, the more I think about it, the more I realise that you're the Ferrari of fucking idiots.
What?
Like, what is this? Even by your standards, this is some serious fucking slop. Like, what is your obsession with getting me in the hot tub every time?
Give the people what they want, Connor.
Just stop. Stop talking. We're not doing a tubathon.
Oh, hang on now. Come on.
Just shut up, all right? Get over here. Look at this.
My God, Connor, what the bloody hell is this?
This is it, the big one. Everything until now has just been practice. 14 days, 1,200 kilometers, an epic journey from Yamaguchi at the far tip of Honshu, all the way through the megacities of Hiroshima, Kobe, Osaka, Kyoto, and Nagoya, finishing in the heart of Tokyo, with a lineup of incredible guests including Garnted, Pete, and PewDiePie.
No, like, make it stop. This is actually madness. Seriously.
Oh, by the way, no pressure, but I did book out Tokyo Tower for the finish line, so there will be hundreds of people cheering us on.
Oh, great. They can carry our coffins.
So dust off your helmet and gloves and polish that bike, and who knows, maybe you'll live long enough to soak for hope.
My God, we're gonna need to do some serious carb loading for this one.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Shimonoseki at the far southern tip of Honshu. Beautiful, beautiful. And this time, it's war! It's war, I tell you. There's like 4 or 5 fucking cannons here to symbolise our rivalry between myself and Connor. Also, there might have been a famous samurai battle about 900 years ago. But let's go and meet Connor. Let's get the cycle underway. Good morning, Connor.
Good morning, sir.
Are you ready for the worst trip of your life?
Yeah, I've been training a bunch. I've been doing at least 3 times a week, 40 Ks. I'm pretty much ready.
Nice one.
Best shape of my life, actually. What about you?
I've done 10 kilometres of training.
Oh, and how much of the Burger King menu did you explore?
I have been eating a lot of Burger King recently. It's not my busy man. I figured like my legs will remember what happened a year ago and we'll get through it.
Dormant muscles. That
I have, yeah, no, they're not dormant. They're there, very much
Your
there.
calves are huge.
He said,
like a better term.
he said earlier, one pedal and the chain will break again. With those calves.
Look at
That was
oh
a
my
fucking
God.
cannon fire. What's wrong? What's wrong with this place? Had some pretty annoying things interrupt my video, but never an actual live cannon. Alas. Do you know what Shimonoseki's famous for?
I know it's a famous port town.
Yeah.
Obviously, it had some historical
Yeah, well,
beef with sometimes when it was the foreign countries.
Fugi.
Oh, what's that?
Blowfish.
Oh,
It's the sort of incredible knowledge you'll get throughout this trip.
I don't really like blowfish. It doesn't really taste of anything.
It's just like translucent chewing gum. Alas, how is your bike doing? It's been 1 year.
Yeah, it's in great condition. Got it checked out. The tech on this bike is a marvel, but we've got it working and it looks great, doesn't
Is it
it?
actually going to work this time?
What do you? Oh, come off it. Sir Velo, more like Sir Shit, breaking every 2 minutes. Chain that can't be relied on.
Because I pedal so hard, the chain of course is going to break. Power.
No, it's because he changes gears. We get on a hill, he's like, all right, time for the highest gear. And you can hear him go, oh, please stop.
That might happen. And again, we're raising for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Check the link below. And already, Connor's stream.
And we've already raised, we haven't even started, $15,000.
It's insanity.
Oh my God, easy.
I can't believe it. We're actually going all the way to Tokyo from here. This is insanity.
You ready?
I'm not ready, no.
What do you mean? Of course you're ready.
It took 5 hours on the bullet train yesterday. We're going to do it in 14 days. Here's the boys, Rudd and Ballard, together again. 2/3 of Van Gang, no less. I'm really nervous this time.
All right, let's go, guys.
Don't go too fast.
I won't. You
All
just
right.
stay with me, all right?
All right. Cyclothon 3. Shit, let's go. No, he fell off then.
Don't fall off. It does feel good.
And we're off. 1,200 kilometres. I can scarcely believe it. I really hope it all goes well this time. Famously, the drivers around this area aren't so good, so I've got to be extra careful when cycling on the roads today. The first hour is always the hardest doing any
What?
exercise.
No, it's not. It's been
My
easy.
legs will just be reawakened. So incredibly, we're not even 2 hours in, and the stream has already raised $40,000, which is insane. And so to celebrate, we're going to pick some strawberries. Turns out there's a strawberry farm up here, so get a chance to briefly rest our legs and eat an awful lot of strawberries. Probably too many, I imagine. Oh yes, this is already the greatest cyclothon we've ever done because look, we're in a strawberry farm and I've just savaged a tree with my backside. Look at this, Connor.
I know, this is really nice.
So it's all you can eat strawberries.
Yeah,
Connor's going to test that theory.
for about $15. So I'm going to try. I've eaten one right now. I'm going to see if I can get more.
Absolute barbarian. Look at that. Juicy red bad boy. Ah. Oh, so good. Seems like a just reward. My legs are a bit creaky, not gonna lie. I haven't done much exercise since the last cycle, but so far so good. It's the heat that's the killer.
Would you like some good news? We've
more
raised
strawberries.
$50,000.
50,000, I just said 40.
I know. We just
I
raised
can't even keep
50,000.
up.
We had a VTuber Matera who gave $4,000.
What a legend.
Yeah, so you have to check them out now. Watch.
I have to cheers with the strawberry.
Yeah, cheers. Okay, well, you're going to clean that lens now.
Delicious.
We've barely begun the cyclothon, and so far we've spent most of the day at a bloody strawberry farm. And after briefly hitting the road once more, it's time for a spicy detour as we visit Koko Ichibanya Curry for lunch.
Look at that, enough curry there to feed a small island nation. I got
one quiz.
or one meat. Chicken. This is kani cream korokke,
Oh, wow.
like crab cream.
Oh, here's mine.
And here's yours.
Mine. Oh, that's
Whoa, look at the size of that. You've got 4 sausages.
Look at this.
I love that we haven't like covered the food of Yamaguchi at all.
Well,
They eat blowfish.
We're not going to eat blowfish, are we?
You
for
don't want
lunch?
some cheeky bit of tetrodotoxin for lunch?
No, I don't.
Do you know what the other thing they eat in Yamaguchi, right?
What?
They eat soba noodles off a roof tile.
What?
And when I came here,
that in
I had to eat
Wales?
blowfish and go on a roof tile. And all like the marketing team was standing around. And they're like, Chris Dordy's club. And I was like, it's off a roof tile, mate. Like, it's in the UK, this would be a crime, probably. Well, it does taste good.
Was it good? Did the root
It was good,
towel
it was good.
enhance the flavour?
Because they put some like matcha green tea in the noodles and they fry it, and yeah, it's good.
That sounds pretty good.
A well-rounded, tidy, sophisticated meal. The meal of a barbarian. Look at this sloppy mess. The duality of man, right? Messy, awful, disgusting by all accounts. Refined, bountiful, spectacular.
I can't believe he's saying that he's refined. In what universe? In what universe? All right, off we go.
I feel like the boulder out of Indiana Jones. Oh.
Berries, boulders and curry. At last we leave Yamaguchi's urban sprawl behind and find ourselves in the beautiful countryside of one of Japan's most underrated regions.
Man, the scenery from this bridge. Such stunning scenery, man. Like, when you get out of the city, what an incredible place. Rivers, mountains, and the inland sea. The perfect place to cycle. Man, the architecture today in Yamaguchi has been some of the most incredible countryside homes I've seen in Japan, almost palatial to some extent. I don't know if it's a particularly rich prefecture. It has a lot of sway politically. The former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was from Yamaguchi. Look at this, stunning. Like, in a way, today's reminded me how much I love the Japanese countryside. That, for me, is the main attraction of Japan. And living in Tokyo for a year has made me forget that a little bit. But this is really Japan at its absolute best out here. Mountains, rice fields, rivers, beautiful buildings, Kawara roof tiles, and an annoying Welsh guy.
What do you mean? I'm not annoying.
Who's good at what he does, admittedly. Very good at what he does. But I think we need a shower, my God.
Hey, and that's Tofu Station.
Yes!
Look at it. Day one, in the bag.
How much, Connor? How much was raised on the day?
$76,418. Easy.
Thank you so much, guys. And you guys watching in the future, please
You
donate
good.
down below.
Stumbling off your... Oh, yeah. I just scarcely stay on.
That was actually, it was tough, but I
Yeah,
survived.
wasn't too bad. I think after lunch, that first hour was a little tough, and then I think the last 30 were pretty pleasant, actually.
Not bad for a guy that didn't cycle once in the last year. Well,
You've done 8 times more cycling today than you have in the entire year.
I really enjoyed today. Really nice cycle.
Yeah.
Yamaguchi's stunning, and
Yeah, it's really nice.
going through the countryside reminded me why I love Japanese countryside so much. But it's even more amazing when there's beer. So let's wrap up today
Yes.
and brace ourselves for day 2. Oh.
No sooner have I pushed the snooze button on my morning alarm, I head outside to the worrying discovery that after just one day out of 14, Connor's bike tyre is already completely flat. Still, it's the perfect opportunity for Connor to be the guinea pig for the swanky guest bike.
Good morning, guys. Today was going to be a rip-roaring start after yesterday's incredible beginning. We woke up, came down, Connor's bike is broken.
Yeah, it's broke.
The tyre's flat.
Somebody cut my tyres.
This is a terrible conspiracy.
I just think that there's no way you would allow me to be cycling at such speeds consistently.
I want to lay in
Yeah, I
last
don't
night,
think
so I came down and with a hammer and smashed his tyre. No, his tyre's flat. Unlike my great bike, this Italian wonder bike that he loves to, besmirch every time.
I do love it. Let's get a break.
This bike's brilliant.
Every bike in the world is a round one. Fucking Cervelo, fucking pricks, honestly.
But luckily, we've got the guest bike, which is what Connor is going to ride on today.
That's really cool.
It does look cool, but the tyres are like ominously thick.
Yeah. One pebble, and there goes my life.
You should be able to rock it away on that though.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, you don't break it like you did the last one.
There's not a lot of padding. Not a lot of padding.
I actually did sit on this briefly, and I couldn't sit on it. I
Oh.
went to sit on it, I was like, oh! And I just like,
Meanwhile, we've got the Cadillac equivalent of chairs. Look how thick this is.
Anyway, we've wasted enough time with your broken bike shenanigans. Let's get this day underway as we continue to Iwakuni, the other side of Yamaguchi. Ow, not gonna lie, I can barely sit down today. Not so good, and my hands are killing from yesterday, but luckily adrenaline is a powerful tool for getting through pain, as I found out from the last 2 cyclothons. Nice city hall here. Nobody ever comes here, nobody ever talks about it, but it seems very nice, very livable, very quaint. One thing I'm really looking forward to today is the Kintaikyo Bridge. It's kind of like, it's a crazy wooden bridge that looks like it's been transported straight out of the 17th century, as you'll soon see. But first things first, 70 kilometers to go. Man, the cherry blossom looks stunning. I love cycling in spring. All the mountains punctuated with the pink blossoms.
So many. It's really nice.
To go along with our breathtaking views, we've also got energy bars handcrafted by Sharla and her friend Ushka, with several of the bars containing coveted golden tickets. And to my absolute dismay, the first Willy Wanker and the Chocolate Factory prize goes to the least deserving amongst us.
I was really starting to enjoy today, and then despite me eating like all the bars, Connor ate one and instantly got a golden ticket.
Because I got a golden ticket. Yes, I'm so excited.
That actually looks like the Willy Wonka golden ticket. We've got to decide what happens when you get a golden ticket.
Chris has to cycle an extra 10 kilometres.
An idiot.
No. How about, we have a massage gun, right? You're gonna use the massage
You
gun.
get the massage gun for 1 minute.
No, 10 minutes.
Fuck,
It's a golden ticket.
half the fucking day is going to be gone.
Yeah, if it's a golden
1 minute,
ticket. we're
1
gonna-
minute. It makes up for the bike debacle, which is now fixed because Ian fixed it.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat all the chocolate bars now, so I get all those golden tickets.
Where's my massage?
I
Where's
feel
my
like
massage?
in the Willy Wonka film, the man that buys up all the Wonka bars, and it has like the whole all his stuff going through them.
Veruca Salt's
Yeah.
dad. Yes, honey, I'll buy all the bars.
I want a golden ticket now.
Yeah, that means that you're Veruca Salt
I'm
and I'm
Veruca Salt.
Charlie. I'm the good meaning.
You're not Charlie.
I am Charlie.
You're a prick.
I'm a prick.
You get nothing.
Not only have I failed to get a golden ticket, but to add insult to injury, moments later, the seat on my bike falls off.
We tried to raise the seat on my bike. We twisted the screw broke. So now I can't use my bike. Stupid day. Stupid golden tickets are bringing bad luck. So I've got to ride this atrocity now. This seat is absolute agony. I just tested it out and it's so narrow. I'm not looking forward to this.
How are both of our bikes falling apart in one day?
You're bad luck.
How is it my
Ever
fault?
since you got that fucking golden ticket, it's all been downhill. New bike, new rules.
Barely halfway through the day and I'm praying Ian can fix my bike. Any more time spent on this razor-sharp knife seat and I'll never be able to sit down again.
My God, guys, I really hope they got this bike fixed. Please, I can't sit on this any longer. Please.
The terrible news.
So apparently, even though Yamaguchi has the biggest factory in Japan and all this industrial capacity, there's no screw for my bike. They just don't have it. So Ian's got to drive an hour. I'm going to die. But luckily, we've got bars.
Hubris. If only you hadn't made fun of your good friend Connor.
If only you haven't. Wait a minute. Yes.
No.
Yes. I've got a golden ticket.
How many
I've got
golden
a
tickets
golden
are there?
twinkle. It's only like 10 apparently.
Oh.
We've found half them today. Yes. Does that mean I get a back rub as well?
We can do each other.
That sounds wrong. I'm genuinely worried about this bike for the guests, right? 2 reasons. Number one, this seat's really painful. We can deal with that. But the pedals are really small and my feet keep slipping off them. This is Guantanamo Bay the bicycle. Pete on this is going to be a disaster. What is this fucking shit? Ah! All right, we'll see.
While both our bikes may have completely failed us today, but motivated by golden tickets and the promise of a shoddy massage, we make it across the mountainside to arrive at the awe-inspiring sight of the Kintaikyo Bridge.
Well, guys, today's been a ruthless day of mountains and pain.
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet, but we've got 4 kilometres, and look, the best bridge in Japan.
It's a pretty good
My
bridge.
favourite bridge, the Kintaikyo Bridge, built like last Tuesday. They kind of rebuilt it. We came here in cherry blossom season, now that's pretty lucky.
Yeah.
You got the gushing stream, the mountains, the bridge. I think this is like what you think Japan's going to look like.
Yeah, true.
And it doesn't, it's just this bridge. But let's go and enjoy it. So the bridge was actually built, completed in 1673.
Oh, wow.
But then, of course,
Okay.
like most Japanese buildings, unfortunately, made of wood, in the 1950s, in 1950 there was a typhoon here,
Oh my
completely
God.
destroyed the bridge. So
Wow.
they built it again. And today, it's enjoyed by people far and wide.
These steps are pretty steep. You sure we want to go up these stairs? This is a terrible one. We've got to do this 6 more
I've
times.
decided this is the worst bridge in Japan. This is so inefficient.
Do we have to cross it?
So not only are we at my favourite bridge in Japan that I've decided I don't like walking over after cycling 80 kilometres, but there's like a Hanami festival
Yeah,
on,
it's really
right?
beautiful.
The cherry blossom this year are 2 weeks late, which is perfect for us because it means as we work our way up Japan,
We're blooming, yeah.
every sort of city will be blooming into life.
Yeah, that's
So we can
fine.
enjoy Hanami festivals over and over again. Buy all the yakitori, buy all the chicken, buy all
mean,
the takoyaki.
We're pretty much doing like the picturesque run of Japan. So,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty
It
perfect.
makes kind of making the pain worth it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, you getting me a yakiniku or what?
I've got.
Yakitori.
So neither of us have any money.
700 yen for a stick
I
of
have
beef.
70 yen.
Oh,
Can we get a choco banana?
no, we can't get anything with that.
The thing I love about Hanami, it's not the food, it's not the drink, it's not even the sakura. It's just like everybody coming together, everybody having fun. This is a nice end to an appalling day.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is.
Wow.
Not fun, but anyway, let's get back over the bridge, shall we?
Yes.
As we finish our second day, having already raised an incomprehensible $100,000, we prepare to unleash our secret weapon, guest number 1, to help us take the fundraising to the next level.
So today is what's colloquially known as the shit weather day. But don't worry, Garn is here to join us.
Hey! Don't worry, I'm going to bring the energy, boys.
Yes.
Yes!
First epic guest of the journey. Garn's actually standing in for me today, so I don't need to cycle. I'm going to be in the way.
No. We have 3 bikes, Chris.
Come
on, Chris, come on.
How do you feel, Garn?
Is this finally taken for granted?
Yes.
Right now,
You are about to be taken for Garn.
I feel like it in this fucking weather, Chris.
It's fucked. And we're going to cycle how far?
77 kilometres.
Yeah, which is more than yesterday, which was already the shittest day.
You're going to be seeing a lot of sad going.
A lot of sand. Yes.
The good thing is, though, check this out. I got these really cool shoe covers this time. Last time it was a real problem that cycling in the rain, like your shoes, it's like every time you pedal in a puddle of water. This time, hopefully, these will keep the water at bay. So. Is that thunder?
There is thunder, yeah, as well.
Fuck off.
There was
Oh, I
thunder.
know it's a jet fighter.
That's the freedom thunder, we call it.
It's such a great shot.
All right.
2 depressed-looking members of Trash Taste on camera. Everything from the waist down is wet now already. Oh, there's splashes of truck. Oh, only another 75 kilometres to go.
And already within the first 2 minutes, I can already tell that my slipshod attire simply isn't enough to hold off today's Noah's Ark experience.
God, how many changes of clothes you have?
I know,
Chris?
right? I'm so stylish. I have
Chris is just like, it's been another mile. Get me another coat.
I'm wearing the Dolce & Gabbana suit. Okay, that's better. I think that'll help a bit.
As if the sky imploding on us wasn't enough, the slippery roads and careening lorries turn every swerve of the bike into a near-death experience. Poor old Garnt's certainly been thrown in the deep end on his first day of cycling.
Oh, you can see the Hiroshima shrine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So 1 week ago, I was filming in Miyajima, just over there, one of the 3 scenic sites of Japan. And I looked over and I thought, in 1 week's time, I'll be over there having fun with Connor and Garnt having the time of my life. And here we are, and it's shit.
How you boys holding up?
Yeah.
I need more food. Some of those puddles are like foot baths.
I
Yeah.
know.
I think that's why my foot is wet
Yeah,
right
my
now.
feet are soaked now.
Yeah.
Great. Which bit hurts the most?
Everything.
Everything right
Your
now.
eyes are like bloodshot.
Yeah. Actually, my eyes really hurt, yeah.
Why? The rain?
Rain, yeah. It just kept getting in my eye.
I stupidly put sun lotion on and it mixed with the rain and I was like, oh, I got it wrong. Now the weather's stopped for a bit. It's actually quite nice. It's quite cool, it's quite calm. Garnt's coat is like puffing up. He looks very majestic. It's almost like he's wearing a parachute. I wonder if it's giving him much drag. Nice to arrive in Hiroshima with subsided rain, and as an extra bonus, okonomiyaki. All the motivation I need.
Look at this. Look at that bad boy, it's so heavy. What I love about okonomiyaki is they're so dense. There's like soba noodles, there's cabbage, there's cheese,
Yeah.
there's bonito flakes. We've earned this. Today has turned into soak for hope because of all the rain. Also feels like Trash Taste special, but I killed Joey. He's in a bag somewhere, and I've just like taken it. How's the okonomiyaki, guys?
Oh.
It's divine.
Right now it's 8 millimetres of rain
Whoa, that's a lot.
in at 1 p.m.
You better get okonomiyaki, mate.
Yeah.
We should fucking camp up.
Noah's Ark, take 2.
Royally stuffed with our simple meal, we plough headfirst into downtown Hiroshima before immediately being confronted with one of the worst mountain passes we've ever experienced to date, as the rain continues to make our lives a complete misery.
The rain's getting harder, the mountain's getting steeper, and I think we're all knackered. The energy from the okonomiyaki has finally worn off. But we're close to the finish line, and that's all that matters. The scenery's nice. In some respects, I'm actually enjoying the rain. It's kind of nice not having the sun beating down on us, and it's, you know, the gushing streams and stuff are kind of awesome. But I'm very much ready for today to be over. Hey. And so ends the Cyclothon Trench Foot Special.
You did it.
Well done, guys. Well done, go on. Nailed it, man.
Cheers.
Easy. Anything?
Easy peasy, no problems at all.
That was a torturous last 10k.
Every hill, it was like, oh, that's the last hill. And then there's another one, and another one.
I spent all my energy on the last hill, and then we had 8 more to go.
My feet have been wet for like 8 hours now. Time for a much needed bath there. Well done, guys. Well done.
I'm gonna put this down on
That
the
ends,
stream.
hopefully, the worst day of the trip. Famous last words.
Cheers.
What a day, what a day. And a nice warm yakitori restaurant. The spoils before it.
I want to never ever do that ever again.
No. When Connor invited me on the cyclothon, he said, "Oh, we're gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna see some beautiful views."
The fun starts an hour ago. You have to work for your fun.
Think about all of these calories you can eat.
Was the rain today worse than the rain you had on the previous cyclothon?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what those are.
2 of every decade.
I'm going to grab every 2 of everything. Well, it's bugging.
It's probably a good thing this is day 1 for me, because if this happened on day 2, I probably would have cried. I just...
I think I was crying, but I couldn't tell. The rain was in my face.
But yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow. And
Tomorrow
again.
is promised to be easier, so...
It better be, because I hope my body functions.
We will.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up and have like rigor mortis.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. Eat as much as you can. Get that protein down you. See you tomorrow, guys. Cheers.
And so day 4 begins, but not before Connor reminds me of a certain golden ticket reward that I'd rather forget.
Because you've got a golden ticket.
Oh. Well, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my.
Connor's being auto-tuned right now.
Ah, my neck.
It's finished.
What?
The session's dead. You broke it. Your back's so fucked, it like broke the machine.
Oh, I feel actually better.
So, yesterday was fun.
Very fun.
The only thing that's kept me going is Connor's like, oh, tomorrow will be the easiest day of my life. No wind, no rain, perfect. Wake up this morning, look over there, it's like Mordor.
Oh, it's not like
Look at it. I've got PTSD from dark clouds because of yesterday. It'll be a ruckus, don't worry. And it's like, it's definitely going to rain. And then Connor's like, oh, there might be some showers.
I said light rain.
Gradually getting worse and
I
worse.
said light rain.
At least the end destination's nice. Onomichi. We'll start the Shimanami Kaido. It's a nice seaside town with a nice mountain and a temple.
Everything there is like bike friendly in Onomichi, because it's designed all around the Shinami Kaido.
The hardest bit of the day is the morning after the cycle when you've got to sit on your bike seat.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
After yesterday's punishing experience, today the gods have gifted us with one of the shortest days of our entire trip. Not only that, but it's mostly downhill, meaning all the energy saved pedalling this morning can be deployed on a rudimentary book club session instead.
Chapter 5, Mr. Dick. Sunday Times bestseller.
How did he get away with it?
I just can't complete the cycle without reading this incredible book. Today's been a pretty good day. Just downhill, downhill, and more downhill. If the whole cycle was this.
More
so you go
downhill,
cycle-
right?
Yes,
More
more
downhill
downhill required.
So far, today's shaping up to be a rather good day. And it's about to go from good to great as Connor undertakes a tear-inducing wasabi-eating challenge over lunch to celebrate our latest fundraising milestone.
I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready. So Connor said if we raise $200,000 before lunch, which we have, he will eat a whole wasabi, and he's now about to demonstrate what that looks like.
Oh, it's going to taste so bad. Oh. How can you do that?
I like it. It's nice and spicy.
This day doesn't feel right. To finish almost immediately after lunch. It's too good to be true. So it's great to be back in Onomichi, the starting point of the legendary Shimanami Kaido cycle across the many islands of the inland sea. It's about 110 kilometers. And the last time I did it, I think it was like 2018 with Charla on Journey Across Japan. Would you recommend the Shimanami Kaido, Connor?
Yeah, I think it's my favourite cycling route in the world.
Yeah, me too.
I've only really cycled in Japan though, so I just have to say my favourite cycling route in Japan. But it's really amazing, and the views are stunning, and there's plenty of good food and coffee places along the way, so highly recommend it.
John, would you recommend the Shimanami Kaide?
I would. Even I did it when I had zero experience cycling, so if I can do it, you can do it.
If you can do it, you can do it. And thus ends day 4 of the cycle, a much more pleasant day than the one we suffered yesterday.
And here we are, relaxing after a long day in front of Japan's finest container ship.
That's a view well earned, for
It's
sure.
lovely. It's lovely. This beer tastes
Yeah.
amazing right
One
now.
of Onamichi's craft.
Yes.
How do you feel though, Garnted?
I feel knackered. It's exhausted. But thank you very much for inviting me, guys.
Yeah, no
Pleasure.
problem.
You really raised our spirits, I think. If you weren't here, I would have probably killed him. he would have killed me, and it would have been horrible.
Thank you very much for letting me come on your channel as well.
finally.
Take it for granted.
On the
once and for
Abroad
all.
in Japan channel.
Well and truly taken for granted, once and for all. And then tomorrow, doing it again.
But tomorrow we have a guest joining. Sorry, a new guest.
Nah.
He's going to annihilate us. He'll be off like a Saturn V rocket.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll see.
We'll see who's the fittest of all.
We'll
Out
see.
of Connor and PewDiePie, once and for all. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Onamichi. And we're here, standing on the docks. Felix's boat has just arrived. The PewDiePie
wow.
ship. The K stands for Shellberg. His surname, of course. No, he's not here. Where is he?
I don't know. He's not showed up yet.
He's not showed up.
Yeah, he's said there was an emergency or something.
When you're the first or second biggest YouTuber in the world, you can take liberties.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But come a little bit late.
We'll
So that's
find
not his
out,
boat.
It's not his boat.
And today we're doing 80 kilometres.
Easy, 80 kilometres. The shortest day on Cyclothon 2, also known as. We've done this so many times. This is
great.
easy, and the weather's perfect.
It is quite
for a
nice.
cycle.
It is
So,
quite nice.
actually, we get on our bikes. Let's get going.
So go. Let's do it. Okayama. There was a rhyme somebody sent in a minute ago that encapsulates the mood very well. There once was a man from Sweden who didn't appear when we need him. We give what we can to meet Swedish man, and we hope that the boys can meet him.
Upon arrival at our first checkpoint of day 5, something truly shocking and Swedish emerges from the boot of the van.
What's up, gamers?
Oh my god!
I've been kidnapped!
Are you ready to cycle?
No, I'm not.
Why
I
not?
tried to dodge it.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright, I'm good.
Welcome. Sorry, a little sweaty. Bring it in. How you doing?
Good, in chat.
Are you cycling in those shoes?
They look pretty rough, man.
My Gucci's, man.
They're Gucci.
Hell yeah.
What have you been doing in those?
Extra power.
Rummaging through the swamp of Sweden. Oh, they're so yellow. What happened?
Yeah, I've had them for a while.
You're going to be following Chris's calves today. Have you seen them? They're monstrous.
I have not seen them today.
gotta
I'm scared of looking at them.
look at
They're
them.
blinding. By the end of this cyclothon, this will be before and after.
I trained for 2 days.
Oh. Ah, why do I break?
Oh, he's so
I almost
done.
already done. Okay.
Good.
Oh, sorry about that. It's the gears. If you showed me how the gears work, I would have known.
There's
All
brakes.
right.
There's brakes, you bastard. Let's see how good this PewDiePie man really is.
Given Felix is fitness obsessed, I'm worried that he'll leave us in the dust. That is, if his reckless cycling doesn't lead him to the dust first.
Fucking hell.
After praying Felix doesn't turn his bike into a car crash, amidst a convenience store break, we determine Connor's bike is in desperate need of pimping out. And so I stall for time as Felix sneaks off to retrofit Connor's contraption.
I think once again my seat wasn't the right height the last 3 days, and because today I feel unstoppable. It was either that or the sausages we had for breakfast.
Where's my bike?
Felix and your bike have disappeared somewhere.
He wanted to ride it, he said. So
What?
he fucked off on it. Yeah.
Well, you just took my bike.
He's just testing
Where
it.
has he gone?
He might have wanted to make some upgrades to your bike.
What upgrades? Why wasn't I consulted
Here
on
it
this?
comes. Yes! Yes! Oh my god.
This is how you're gonna race $1 million. With this bad boy.
Or cause a car accident.
What have you done?
We got the seats. We got the tassels.
That's
You
cool.
know, these are imported tassels. I got the small flag, and then I was like, get the big flag.
This big flag feels like it's just going to cause traffic disasters. All right, let's have a look. Let's Give it a...
That looks good! They got a freaking dragon!
With Connor's bike successfully pimped, we decide the flag might be a health and safety disaster on wheels, switching it out for a smaller flag, before proceeding to lunch and yet another painful food challenge. Well, at least for Connor.
So we had a target to reach, $240,000. If we reach it, he was going to have a level 9. Well, he was going to have a level 20,
You said
but
20. You said 20.
he gave up.
No, it was. You didn't hit the goal. You didn't hit the goal.
You couldn't have waited 1 second.
9 is really fucking spicy.
We got there. Connor's got a level 20, which is just death in your mouth. Is that bad? Shall I try it? I haven't got any milk there.
You need more milk, bro.
I
a bit of your
no,
milk.
no, of course you fucking can't have my milk.
Oh, give me the fucking milk. Give me the milk now.
You should have brought some diapers with him. I'm gonna need them. Oh, that looks.
That looks good though.
Okay.
It's just battery acid.
The birds were immediately. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
It's bad. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's hot, but I can eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's definitely fucking hot.
Just admit it. Just admit it.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Okay.
I'm sweating more from this than the cycling. God damn
It
it.
is hot. But I suffer. He complains. That's all he got.
No, I don't. I give people the knowledge and the facts they desire about
Or
Japan.
we'll be like, we should do a fun challenge when we hit this goal. And Chris is like, no. Fuck them.
I was
I don't know them anything.
I was totally behind this challenge of you having the level 20 thing.
I'm fighting a fucking war. This is not rest. Yeah, we gotta claim a bro fist for you. It's one sometime today. We haven't earned it. We haven't earned it.
Bro fist.
We haven't earned it. No.
Do it. That's a bro clutch.
We haven't earned the bro fist yet. We have,
What? Is this a dono or?
I guess we gotta do that. 300 for a bro fist.
As if it wasn't already terrifying enough, witnessing Felix cycle with regular pedals, he decides to test out Connor's clip-on shoes. What could possibly go wrong?
Already one time.
Listen al cycling. Sorry.
Stocked up on chicken and smiles, we continue our journey through Fukuyama before stopping at a park to relive the magic of being 10 years old. First on a rather grisly chain.
Oh,
Shit!
God. Oh, God.
Followed by a truly thrilling slide.
Oh, my ass.
All once again another smoke screen, while we prank Connor with a very special attachment to his bag.
Au revoir, bitches. Fuck, I gotta get the other one.
Oh dear.
I'll push you extra speed.
We'll push me.
I'll push you extra
Whoa.
speed. It worked!
Eventually, 10 kilometres down the road, Connor discovers the goods.
What is this?
Hey!
And so after a fun-filled day as we cycle alongside the roaring Shinkansen, we arrive at our end destination of Okayama Station, dispensing high fives to a waiting crowd of
I can't
students.
believe it.
We got Felix out of retirement, PewDiePie's back.
I regret coming.
And how much is raised? 260.
262, nearly 263,000.
Let's
Amazing
go.
work.
Well done.
Good job, chat. Good job,
Can
chat.
I get a bro fist?
Tomorrow, if you behave.
Oh, you gotta behave.
Have you been bro fisted?
All right, here.
No. He doesn't deserve it.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, you went for it. What a loser. He got it. He
I'm
got
out of it. I'm done. I'm off. Bye.
After such betrayal and humiliation, I barely sleep a wink before it's time to hit the road once again for perhaps the most spectacular end destination of the trip, Himeji Castle in cherry blossom season. That is, if Connor isn't run over by a Honda first.
What the? Whoa.
There was a viewer and his son waving with the Swedish flag, cheering on Felix. I feel we've got the Welsh flag, the Swedish flag. The English flag is not well represented on this trip so far.
Oh, nice train.
Well, we may have just battled our way over some of the worst mountains of the trip. And I'm covered in sweat, dirt, and sun cream right now. But we just raised $300,000. We just crossed into the fourth prefecture of our trip, Hyogo. And as an extra bonus, lunch is just around the corner. And best of all, our end point for today is the epic Himeji Castle, the most visually striking castle in all of Japan. A real treat.
It's the 6th day of our journey, and as the stream picks up, we start to find folks cheering us on along our morning journey through Okayama. And just as our spirits are raised, Felix hatches a maniacal plan to crush them.
Oh, you've lubed up. Oh my God, that's so much lube. Okay, that's more. Okay, that's more than enough. He's gonna notice.
Such a shit prank. I feel like I'm 12.
Completely oblivious to the Swedish betrayal, I cheer on gleefully in ignorance as Felix administers his treachery upon Connor's bike.
Let's take that off. let's take that off.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, okay, sure.
What do you do?
What
You
is
just
this?
took it off, you
What
muppet.
is this? Dude,
You
it's
should have done the whole
glistening.
seat.
What is this? Oh, you put on my handlebars too.
Oh no, you fucker. He's done my... No! You son of a bitch.
Why is it on my brakes?
He's done my brakes.
Oh, why are my brakes lubed up? Bro, I need those. What the heck? It doesn't come off. Why doesn't it come off my brakes? I'm gonna be slipping trying to brake.
Oh, what a great time it's been, guys. Last stretch. The spirits are high.
I always knew I preferred the Norwegians.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. No, not in the neck, not in the neck. That's
You'll be
disgusting.
in your fucking face in a minute and I'm done with you.
That's even worse. That's your ass with lube.
I'm glad Mr. Beast overtook him. He deserved that.
As we sit on our now oily bikes, praying that the brakes still work, the gods soon decide to administer some well-deserved karma to our erstwhile Swedish companion.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened? You just...
I didn't click out.
Oh my God! The first fall.
Oh, I'm glad I was. I thought I was gonna make it
Oh
without.
my God! Are you okay?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Man, I haven't been to Himeji in about 5 years. Last time I was here, I was cycling on journey across Japan. I remember this is one of my favourite moments. Cycling through the city with that view. Japan's most stunning castle. Oh my God. Because it's Hanami season, it's mega busy. And worst of all, there's this crazy Swedish guy behind me.
Oh, we did it!
And here we have a traditional Japanese cycle. The samurai and the horseman. It's actually a really nice cycle. And this is the exact spot I finished one of the days on the original journey across Japan. You might recognise it. In 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Beautiful. And here we are, ending today in front of Japan's most castle.
Most castle.
What do you think? What do you think of that? Have a look at that.
Oh, so pretty. It's alright, I guess.
Why is there a Toyota car?
Why is there so
Why
many
is there so many
cars?
cars?
All these cars.
I picked this area to be quiet. It's rubbish.
It's been a pleasure. I'm never doing this again.
No.
Wait, why not?
I'll see you guys.
Wait. There's one thing you've got left to do.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready now.
Did you forget?
I'm ready for this bro fist, not in the stomach. Come on. Whoa. Is that it?
That's not a
I
bro
thought you do
fist.
this.
You got a bro face.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Nice.
I can't handle that kind of raw power. It's good, though, isn't it? I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I'm not going to forgive you for lubing up my bike. I will destroy you.
It was Connor's idea, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Told me. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Yeah.
For the, how many more days?
I don't want to 8 days. I don't want to think about it, Felix. I really don't. I'm going to take in the castle, take in the sights, and fall into the river. See you tomorrow.
Well, as Felix flees Himeji, it seems he takes our good fortune with him, as the following morning my bike seat promptly falls off once again. God damn it.
The bike seat keeps turning and going down. The screws have been stripped. Every bike in the world has a round one of these, and that puts your seat in place. Cervelo are very clever, because they've got the only bike in the world that has a flat piece like this, and no shop in Japan fucking sells it, because why would you? Every bike in the world has a round one. Fucking Cervelo, fucking pricks, honestly. Oh, have a unique selling point on our bike. It's got a flat bit on it. Why? Make it like everyone else. 2 massive mega cities, 1 bike with the world's most slim tyres. What could possibly go wrong?
Early morning rant out of the way, we leave Himeji and pass through the city of Kobe, facing some of the biggest roads of our trip so far.
I was terrified of cycling in Kobe, but there's a whole dedicated bike lane that's really
Yeah, the
wide.
size of an actual car lane.
Hell yeah.
I've never seen that anywhere in the world.
The heat's rising, my bike's fucked, and I just put sun cream in my hair by accident. thinking it was hair gel. What an idiot.
Did you actually?
I was like, ah, yes. That's what happens when you get heat stroke, you get delusional.
Chris needs like quadruple the pumps I do to get those calves covered.
I told you it wouldn't be enough.
We've got more than that, it's like half empty.
Welcome to the land of bicycles in Kobe.
This is so many bikes.
How many bikes do you want?
All of them.
All of them.
In the UK, these be gone.
They would, yeah. Man, I do love Corbair. It's got like real Hong Kong vibes. It's so dense, everything's so built up. Very intense place. Would love to come back here and actually do a video. I've still never done a video in Corbair, apart from that one time where I came here for some Wagyu beef. It'd be cool to dig deeper into the city because it is an extraordinary place. As if today wasn't already brutal enough, cycling through the megacity of Kobe and Osaka. Worst of all, we're about to meet Pete Premier 2, who I'm told awaits us at Osaka Station.
Oh.
And also apparently nearly got off at the wrong station. He was like, I'm just getting off the train, dude. Oh wait, it's Kyoto.
He got off at Kyoto?
Nearly did, yeah.
Oh my.
As we race across town to meet Pete in Osaka, we happen to meet a fellow cyclist who generously offers to guide us through the maze that is Japan's second biggest megacity.
This is Toru, he's a cyclist. Travels 60 kilometers from Kobe and he's going to Osaka Station, so he's kind of guiding us. It's very kind of him. Much needed through the chaos of Osaka. Exhaust fume flavour. Nobody ever tells you that bit. Cycling through a city might be thrilling and nerve-wracking, but your mouth will taste like an ashtray from all the exhaust fumes. But we are coming up to Osaka Station, about to meet the great Pete's Premier 2 as we reach the halfway mark of this endless fucking nightmare cycle. How many kilometres was that in total?
90.
90. Well done, man. Backward slap.
I couldn't turn my head. Where are we going?
Oh my God.
Oh my, look at this guy.
The final boss battle.
How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Sorry, mate. No, you're so slick. We can celebrate now that we're halfway done with this magnificent journey, but for me, it's just beginning.
Yeah,
so it's like a new game.
You gonna buy us dinner?
Ew, well.
I fancy a fine Wagyu steak.
I was thinking Dotonbori, whiskey highballs, Motsuyaki.
We just went through Kobe. I smelled it.
Yeah,
I smelled the
yeah,
rich
I know,
buttery Wagyu for like 90 kilometers.
They're not gonna let us in with you reeking like that, I
Oh,
guarantee you.
It looks more white.
Tucked away down the back streets of Osaka is this ancient tradition. It's called pizza. Hugh's Pizza. Ian met Hugh on an airplane going back to the UK. Hugh recognised Ian, I think, from a previous cyclothon. And he said, if you're ever in Osaka, guys, come on down. And we've held him to his word. And now, on the shortest day of our trip, we're going to devour a bloody good amount of pizza before we get underway. It's a really nice building, actually.
Yeah,
Did you renovate it yourself, or?
Yeah, so it was three of us mostly. So I got a family friend who's like he's a carpenter. He's been doing that for 30 years, and then myself and my dad. He was here for like 5 weeks. But the history I know of it was like built in the early 1900s. It was tiny when it was first built, and then we came, renovated it, gutted it, and stuck a pizza oven in it.
The best breakfast ever. Carb loading has never been so decadent. It's fun to come back here tomorrow morning as well.
Yeah.
Just kick off the cycling style.
Might be tough.
You eat the crust, right? Is it Garnted Joey?
Garn doesn't eat the crust.
Glad he's not here for this day. Let's have a Japanese reaction.
If it was Japanese reaction,
Do it.
うわ、すげえ。うまそう。すげえ。ちょっと待って。やばい。やばい。
It's good though.
It's actually very
It's
fucking
amazing.
good.
Yeah, it's
That was
so
the most fluent I've ever heard you at Japanese.
Just because I worked for NHK,
really
that was
good
the only time I ever. This is amazing.
Loaded up on Osaka's most irresistibly crispy pizza, and somewhat traumatised, admittedly, from Pete's questionable eating methods, we douse ourselves in sun cream and prepare to make the journey onwards to the ancient city of Nara.
Time to go. Where's Chris now? The way.
Of course I do. I can feel it. I can feel it on the wind. Man, where's Toru? Where's Toru when we needed him the most? Navigating this absolute chaos on a stomach full of delicious pizza. Oh, there hit a pole.
It quickly becomes apparent it's not Toru we need, but a bloody escalator, as we face the monstrous mountain blocking our exit from the Kansai plain.
One of Connor's viewers on the Twitch stream warned us of this hill. He said he cycled from Hiroshima to Nara, and this bit made him never want to cycle again. Now I see why. We aren't cycling so much as walking the bikes up to be able to deal with it. But like all good mountains, we do get to go down it at some point. It just looks like that's a long way off. Oh.
Thankfully, as it's just 36 kilometres to Nara, once we're over the mountain, it's a clear run downhill into the heart of the city. And having already fed one local beast this morning, we now turn our attention to feeding Nara's legendary Sika deer, 1,200 of which call Nara Park home.
So if you have a bag and you rustle it, they get very excited.
Different bag.
No, I don't think.
No, that's not the right sound.
You just deafened my chat.
I'm enjoying all the tourists trying to get the perfect Instagram reel. There's a guy a minute ago who had the perfect shot, and then a kid ran through it and he went, "Rah!"
A deer just walked up to me and pissed.
Rightly so.
Why rightly so?
We've all felt like that, so we've all felt like that at some
to
point.
your hotel room today. I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Alpha male Connor in the sea. You call that a leg? That's a leg, that is.
My dad could beat up your dad.
When you offer them food, they'll bow and then take the
I
pressure.
think you'll do that if I. Oh, he just shit himself. Oh fuck, he was just congested.
It's just animal life.
We're talking about how intelligent they are, and just craps all over the floor.
Oh, he's going for it. He is not taking no.
It's like the Bill Cosby of deer.
No, it's not. What the? We can't take him anywhere. We're friends. You just don't know it yet. We're friends. Right, bow. Bow.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
god, he bowed. Yep. It's bow. Okay, double bow, triple bow. Okay, I got it. Okay, fine.
That is so cool, though.
Gosh, what a magical, whimsical Disneyland experience. The only way things can get better now is Pete joining us on the cycle the following morning, and one that promises to bring us one of our toughest routes yet.
Are you joining?
Yeah, I got the bike ready to go.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Okay,
Ian,
that's
is that
right.
thing ready to go or what? Oh, I'm not cycling today.
Wait, no.
Go ahead and throw it in the back of the van then.
You can come cycle.
No, it's cool, man. I just
No,
got
no,
work from the
really,
big
really.
boss. It's all right. You know what? You guys are busy.
The only thing keeping me going now is the promise of a back rub from Pete.
No, wait. Golden ticket says
I'll
Connor
have my
owes you
golden
one.
ticket. Where's my back
When
rub?
do
Exactly.
you want it? You name a time and a place. You
Yeah.
get it
Later
done.
on.
Okay.
Well, maybe after the first hill.
Oh, my God.
Lord knows I'm going to need one.
All right, let's go. Day 9.
Poor bastards. They don't know what's coming. What we didn't tell them is, it's not just one mountain, it's 8.
Man, if only every day of the cycle could start in Nara Park with deer, cherry blossoms, temples, shrines. See heaven before we see hell in the form of a 400-meter mountain today. How you doing?
Good, yeah. I mean, I feel like we've got a chance to see way more beautiful sights this cycle gone, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Look at that, a meeting between man and beast.
I do the best head pats. Come over here.
Still, it's not long before Dr. Dolittle and I confront the nightmare that imminently awaits us.
Barely begun. I'm already destroyed by the mountain.
Oh. All I'll say is thank God Natsuki's not with us right now. And he's joining in the afternoon, because this would finish him off. Given we've cycled like 7-8 days. I thought I could handle these hills by now, but apparently not.
This is ridiculous. I can barely walk up this. Hi, head boss.
The man was like, "Gambote, you could do it." Even his scooter was like struggling up the hill. I've never been around here, around the mountains of Nara and Iga and Mir. But this is where the Iga ninja come from. The ninja used to live in these mountains.
Because no one wants to bloody come up here.
Yeah, the ninja was smart. They lived in the mountains where nobody could be bothered to get to. Although eventually, the ninja did get fucked up by Order Nobunaga though.
Mate, it doesn't stop.
This is comfortably the worst hill I've ever faced on any cycle ever. It just keeps going, it's really hard to even walk up it. I don't think I've done a good job showing you guys a lot of the struggles and pain in between all the moments by the car or restaurants, but know this cycle's been very tough. I'm in good spirits mentally, because we've had like Garnt and Felix and Pete, Connor, you know, it's a good crew, but the physical endurance has been ridiculous.
While it's been one of the toughest days of our entire 2-week cycle so far, between the unrelenting uphill pain through the isolated mountains, we're periodically rewarded with scenes straight out of Ghost of Tsushima. with quaint villages and blooming sakura trees.
Just think how good it'll be when we finally reach civilization, the Konbini.
I'm enjoying this though, the cherry blossom's stunning, and you know what's over this hill? The last boss battle, Natsuki himself.
Oh God.
I hope he's brought the hot tub.
I hope so. I want to soak. I want to soak for hope right now.
We've had such ridiculous highs and lows today, like the hills have nearly killed us, and our reward is some of the most jaw-dropping scenery of the entire trip, hands down. Mie, which we're going into today, is famous for its tea leaves, and all these little villages are punctuated with these beautiful picturesque fields, traditional houses, roof tiles, cherry blossom in abundance. I mean, look at this. It's a fitting reward for a genuinely brutal day.
It's so good. This is when cycling's at its best.
Well, it's been a turbulent journey, but at last we reach our first major checkpoint of the day. And like the beacons of Gondor, our beacon is instead the smell of Marlboro cigarette smoke blowing on the wind.
Look who it is. How you doing? Hey. Brilliant.
あれティッシュってあります
What's this for?
Strong style.
What does that mean? Are you shoving that in to make your dick look bigger?
Dick man.
Okay, well, I don't. Okay, next.
What have you done? This is disgusting. This is a disgrace.
When Japanese people get a dose of freedom, they go crazy.
As always, Natsuki's enthusiasm is certainly unrivaled. However, it's time to wipe that smile off his face by educating him on the absolute terror on wheels that is his bicycle.
この自転車に座るのは強兵手術。
何強兵手術やばいの
Oh, vasectomy bike.
Sex bike?
No, no, vasectomy.
Sex to me?
Sex.
What are you doing?
あ、やべここいらないよ I'm lost チンチンヘルシー
I'm very worried. Not gonna lie. The wind, the rain, the mountains, the Natsuki. Where to begin?
And so we reluctantly continue on to Kameyama, with my stress and anxiety of witnessing Natsuki on a bicycle temporarily subdued by the incredible news that we've hit the $450,000 fundraising milestone, as Pete gleefully cheers us on.
Look at this top speed zoom in!
Paper bang!
Hi, bro. How you doing, mate?
Pull me along.
All right, gas! No, let me go!
After 20 minutes of warming up, it seems Natsuki has finally hit his stride. Well, mainly as it's all just downhill. And before long, we reached the beautiful rustic village of Seki, the 47th stop on the old Tokaido route from Tokyo to Kyoto, and one of the 3 great checkpoints of Edo-era Japan. For hundreds of years, travellers would have walked these streets as they undertook their own epic journeys. And now, today, it'll be forever immortalised on the cyclothon, for all the wrong bloody reasons.
Is this stunning?
Yeah, it's really nice.
You don't sound so convinced.
Oh, well, I just lost half my kids. I just lost my bloodline.
A Japanese reaction to the town.
この街ね、すごいな。すごいエドピリオドですね。Oh my god!
マジ
What did you just do?
マジ
What did you just do?
I hit your tyre.
Oh, you're right.
Thank God we didn't do it from the TV crew.
That would have been
Can you
so
imagine?
funny.
この街すごい. And they just... That would be Frank Kubi there. Of all the places to fall. At least it was scenic, but the stone road didn't help. I daren't lift up my trousers and see the bloody pulpy mess. Yeah, my tyre banged into Connor's tyre, and
You're an idiot.
Maybe don't hold a camera while you're fucking riding a bike, like I am right now.
Don't ride into your friends. You're lucky you didn't take me out too.
I mean, that would have been hilarious. The cycle ended in a nice scenic, beautiful spot.
Oh dear, we're never going to hear the end of this, are we? With both my knee and my pride forever wounded. Thank God today is finally at an end.
We made it.
Yeah,
and the one we thought would fall off the bike didn't. And I did. Sabotaged by Connor.
Whoa. You sabotaged yourself.
Wind in my
Sabotaged
hair.
yourself.
A smile on my face, the wind in my hair, the sun was shining, the birds were singing. And he was like, oh, I'll break in front of him. Ah. No, to be fair, it's my fault.
Yes, I know it was.
Don't vlog down a narrow, ancient, traditional street when your wheel's right behind Connor's. Yeah, well done everyone, well done Natsuki.
Hey,
Nice. I can't feel my right leg, so let's just go before we get blown away by this gale. Day 10, let's make it happen.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Cycle. Let's go. Bicycle.
So far, Natsuki's contribution to the cycle has mostly involved laughing at me when I fell off the bike. Let's see what he can do for us today.
After yesterday's scenic countryside route, today we face the brutal task of battling through Nagoya, one of Japan's largest megacities. And just half an hour into the day, a sore-legged Natsuki decides that he'd rather support us from the comfort of the van than on his damn bike. What a fine team player indeed.
Well, goodbye Natsuki, good job.
Are you going? You're leaving?
Yeah. Thank you, charity. Thank you, donation. And thank you, always watching me.
and Connor.
And the Connor.
Hey.
And Connor. Oh, good dick man. Good dick man. Wait a minute, Mr. Dick man. Wait a minute. Oh, Dick man. Bye-bye. See you next again.
And just like that, our shortest-lived companion wanders off into the sunset, while all the while shilling his bespoke merch. Typical Natsuki. While the prospect of cycling through the concrete megacity of Nagoya has filled us with dread, it seems the city has one saving grace: a Legoland. And after promising our viewers we'll visit the theme park if we raise $500,000, sure enough, they didn't disappoint.
500,000, baby!
Yeah, Legoland! Are you enjoying the rich, tasty flavour of the broth?
I think this might be the single best meal we've had all cyclethon. This is like a 10 out of 10 ramen place.
This is very good. I don't know how we've not had ramen until now. This might be the best day ever. Obviously, we're both sad that Natsuki's gone, although I'm also quite relieved, given the swaying on the bike today. I wasn't enjoying this morning.
It was scary.
Because he was like, like a fucking crazy biker.
Did a total of 30-odd K, so
It's not bad for a man who is just a factory on wheels, all that puff smoke coming out. But not only have we got the finest meal, we are going to Legoland. I'm in Legoland in like 25 years. It was my favourite theme park as a kid. So I'm really fucking hyped for this. It may have been knocked down 2 years ago, but here, the Nakagin Capsule Tower lives on forever. I feel sad just seeing it there again. You know, it reminds me of better times. This is epic. Can't we just stay here all day? Like, the size of Tokyo is really impressive, actually. The mini-land in the UK, it's like this big. Here, they've like practically built Tokyo to scale.
Man, I could spend a whole afternoon poring over the incredibly detailed miniature Japan. But unfortunately, Connor wants to drag me onto one of the rides instead.
Oh my, what is this?
Oh my God.
Why am I in the front?
I
gotta go home.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Yay!
Traumatised from whatever the hell that was, and looking for a sick bag, we stumble across the pirate-themed section of the park. At last, somewhere up my alley. And it's not long before I wreak my nauseous pirate vengeance upon the passing general public.
I've never seen him work so hard. He's having way. I've
too
never
much
seen
fun.
him smile so much. There's a singular kid coming.
I got them so bad. This is like my pirate fantasies have finally been realised. This is what I wanted to do all those years ago.
Look at him, he's about to... No! He's saying truce. Oh no, he's holding up a sword, Chris. He's trying to wave it with the sword.
You best start believing in ghost stories this time. You're in one. Oh, I think I sprained my right arm. I was doing that so hard.
I've never seen you work that hard for anything in your life. I don't think you've ever worked that hard.
Probably not.
No.
That was the highlight of the month, the highlight of the cycle, the highlight of everything. Can we just stay here?
He's an absolute menace, isn't he? At the moment he finds out he can ruin someone else's day, he's on top of the world.
My God, This is the best day ever. Though the laughter soon stops when we realise we've spent 2 hours at Legoland and still have 30 kilometres left to cycle, powering our way on across Nagoya, now soaking wet from all the mayhem.
Well, this is Shinonjo Station. Should we take a picture real quick? Just to
Take a picture and
take a picture very, very quick, and then we'll go to the car.
And then we'll do it again tomorrow.
With day 11 now already upon us and desperately in need of boosting the boys' spirits, after the relentless 2-day slog across never-ending Nagoya, I sneak off to Don Quixote to buy some incredible treats and well-deserved rewards for my good friends Connor and Pete.
Finally! Merry Christmas.
Yoshinoya.
I know you love Yoshinoya.
It's my least favorite beef ball.
Fuck off.
Matsuya, Tsukiya, Yoshinoya, but for charity, I'll switch
But it looks
teams.
so
That looks
good.
small.
Chris.
We all love Mr. T. Get ready for Mr. P.
Well,
Me too.
I pity the fool who gave me this
I like
gold
this
chain.
one. This looks like the
What
Holy
the
Grail.
fuck is the cross? It's
Indiana
got
Jones. But I think this is the new look that we need.
Yeah, I'm Run DM shit is what I am.
Run
Great.
DM shit.
good.
All right. What have you
First
got?
item. All right. What is this?
Chocolate.
Tenga? Chocolate Tenga.
Chocolate.
Wait, this is actually edible.
Yeah.
It's not a sex toy.
Oh, I would never buy you a sex toy.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And then we have, okay, we Higeman.
The thing is, this beard's not very
Beard.
consistent at the moment. It's
What
like
are you on about,
it's
mate?
like a patch of wool. We need like a proper beard.
This is Beard Man.
Like,
All right.
Oh my God.
Yo, 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 today we're gonna raise some money, yo. Yo, when cycling gets tough, I get thirsty. And when Pete gets thirsty, Pete gets angry. And if those donations don't come in, I'm gonna have to crack some fucking heads. It's okay, I got a Mountain Dew to calm me down, bitch.
pretty good. You look quite good, actually.
Thanks, man, I feel young again.
People say I don't know fashion. They don't know what they're talking about. Look at this guy. He's going to be the coolest kid in school.
Now, yeah.
He's not going to get bullied.
Cycling across Japan, gonna raise some cash for my guide. God put 50K in the bag. Let's do it, you motherfuckers. Oh.
Seeing Pete dressed like that, the motivation to get away from here is very high. That's all I need.
And get away we did, at last leaving Nagoya behind and being gratefully reunited with the countryside as we cycle across the border into the mountainous region of Shizuoka.
It looks like a poorly modded RPG character.
Poorly modded.
I'll just...
Why can't we make the sliders look better on
I
my...
think the cross looks kind of cool, actually.
Don't touch the cross unless you want the fist, bitch.
This is like Indiana Jones, like treasure.
It belongs in a museum. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Donation alerts, get the dollar train. See you later, boys.
As we say goodbye to Pete's undeniably frightening gangster alter ego, Connor soon embraces his own as we stop off at a local Italian restaurant for lunch.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. And you tell me this is Genovese. All I gotta do is get us some caprese.
Just sound like Donald Trump on the toilet. Shit, mate.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
This is nice. I like the way they elevate the pizza for you.
You can't have
So
that.
it's like, oh, I'd have to reach an extra 5 centimeters. I can. It's before me.
You are the laziest.
like-
You are the laziest man in Japan.
Just talked about how when Natsuki left, I was sad because that felt like the beginning of the end of the cycle.
Yeah, it
Third
did,
guest
didn't it?
out the way, right?
We're getting there.
Now
We're
it's
getting
just
there.
me, you, and one big mountain range to battle through to Tokyo.
Mr. Broad, how do you feel?
I need a back rub. A big back rub. The biggest of all ever.
Back rubs aside, as we smash through the $575,000 mark and find ourselves cycling through some of the most spectacular scenery of the entire cycle amongst Shizuoka's luscious tea fields, Pete spends his afternoon instead, rapping on a swing, it seems.
So Shizuoka is really famous for its tea leaves, and though today's been difficult, the views of all the tea being grown on the mountainside is stunning. And they've got these little fans over the tea fields that help get rid of the frost as well. But tea fields are actually quite rare in Japan. You find them in Shizuoka, in Mie, and I think Fukuoka. So it makes them so unique to see them. But day 11 is pretty much over. And then things get really nasty tomorrow and the day after. We've got to partially ascend the base of Mount Fuji, and that's not something I'm looking forward to at all.
Subarashi.
Daunted by what lies ahead, the next morning it's time to unleash the ultimate motivational boost. A power-up, if you will, as at last Pete the Majestic prepares to join us for his first day of cycling. oh, God, help us all.
This is a day that will long be remembered. The day that Pete Premier 2 joined the cycle for more than 5 seconds. Here he comes. You look like Harry Potter. What's going on?
I'm about to cast a spell on this journey.
Yeah,
spell you'll never forget.
Avada Kedavra.
Oh, wow, I got Cake 2000 view. This is great.
What
Talk about motivation. Okay, this is very different from Anytime Fitness. Cock it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost hit that man. That was close.
And it seems Pete immediately brings us a bucket of bad luck as we're instantly confronted by the worst mountain of the entire trip so far. Oh dear.
I didn't know we were quitters back there.
How much training did you do for this?
About 2 months. Cycled about...
2 months?
Yeah.
That's pretty excessive.
To about 3 times a week I did...
Wow.
20 kilometers a day. This is about the most out of breath I've ever been since that one time that I had to...
What's the heart rate looking like?
It's a nice, cool 177.
It was 195 minutes
193 is peaked.
That's like heart attack zone.
And the fun for Pete was only just getting started as the mountains went from bad to worse, as Google Maps screws us over and soon takes us on the absolute detour from hell.
You're not in the van anymore, you get to see the scenery with your own eyes. Bye-bye.
Yep. I think I would enjoy this a lot more if it was a road instead of a ladder.
Google Maps has done a gigantic W.
What's that?
And you're going up here.
What is that? What's that?
Well, let's get going.
It's like the stairway to hell.
Yeah, okay.
Got to carry your bike, mate. You really did get fucked today. Not only did you miss the best bit of the cycle earlier on, but you've got the worst day. You having fun?
Yep.
The first time of the trip I've had to literally pull my bike up.
You know, also one of the things I should have realized.
What?
Should have practiced bicycling with the backpack on. You know?
Oh. Beautiful area though. If you're going to struggle and be in continuous abject pain anywhere, it might as well be in the mountains of Shizuoka.
With friends.
With good friends.
With great friends. With great, great friends.
Are you glad you joined the cycle?
Yeah. This is the worst starting you could have.
As we battle our way forever upwards, Pete receives a much-needed boost from the awesome locals cheering us on.
Bye bye! すいません。頑張ってください。お願いします。せーの。頑張ってください。ありがとうございます。
Yeah.
じゃあね。優しいね。Nice.
Good old Pete, always making friends at every turn. I do feel a bit bad for Pete today. This has been a real baptism of fire. I don't think we've had a day quite like this until now.
After a truly punishing day across Shizuoka, at last a ray of hope comes into view, a sight that heralds in the beginning of the end of our 2-week cycle across Japan.
Just crossing the bridge into Shizuoka. Got the bullet train over there, 2 bullet trains, wow. That was good timing. And, though you simply won't be able to see it on this camera, directly ahead, towering in the clouds, is Mount Fuji. At last. Something that can be seen from Tokyo. Something to mark the end of the finish line. Still 2 days away, and yet tomorrow we've got to go over it, around it. God help us all.
How did he survive?
Ow.
We will never know.
That was the easiest thing I've ever done, all in the name of charity, baby.
Well done, Pete.
Thanks, guys.
You crushed it, man.
Oh,
crushed it.
I'm ready for 20 more.
Oh. How beautiful was that, though, coming into Shizuoka?
I
You got
loved
the
it.
bridge, Mount Fuji on the sunset.
That was, that's why I'm glad I was on the bike this time. This was actually amazing.
I'm glad you got back on it one last time today.
Well, yeah, but tomorrow I'm gonna leave it in your guys' capable
Yeah,
hands.
I figured you weren't going to join tomorrow.
Oh, how
I had a
convenient. The
feeling-
worst day of the trip.
Let's live in the
And,
now, right, boys? You're gonna need all my energy to cheer you on tomorrow.
No. Well, guys, today is not only the penultimate day of the cycle, but the hardest day of all. We have to cycle 1,000 meters, practically a third of the way up Mount Fuji, 100 kilometers, and my companion has had some interesting some choices of attire since we last saw him.
My name is Conan.
I demand an elevator for this hill.
I think he's gone mad. In the face of fear itself, he's just lost it. Look at it.
No, it's not good, is it? I'm wearing this to protect myself from the sun. I've realised
Right.
if I have longer hair,
Yeah.
my neck doesn't get as burnt.
Around here.
Yeah, and then if I put this on, my face, I don't need to wear sunscreen. So it's really a genius attire.
One man's genius is another man's fucking travesty. How are you feeling about today?
I'm excited. I'm ready. My knees do feel like Welsh door hinges. They are about to fall off.
Absolutely.
They need some WD-40 and some time to rest.
You do it. I'll get some WD-40.
God, I got so much wig hair all over me.
Yeah, don't wear the cheap wig. But I tell you what, I did wake up this morning, pull back the curtain, and I saw Mount Fuji, and it was quite cool. To know that, like, the end destination is the other side of that is pretty trippy, you know.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get on our bikes.
Bloody do it.
And so our battle across Mount Fuji begins. And before Shizuoka kills us, it first rewards us with a scenic detour through an orange grove. It suddenly feels like we've been transported to southern Europe.
Welcome to the Mediterranean. This honestly looks like Italy or South France. The sea, the mountains, the fruit, the abundance of oranges. Very nice. This is absolutely incredible. Ruined by screaming. Doesn't this look like Italy or France?
Yeah, it does.
It's stunning.
In the Mediterranean.
But with Fuji as a cheeky bonus thrown in.
Soon the spectacular, towering sight of Japan's tallest mountain comes into view. No matter how many times you gaze upon it, no matter how many times you climb it, 2 very painful times in my case, the breathtaking spectacle of the almost perfectly conical 3,776 metre mountain never gets old. And today it serves as a powerful milestone of just how far we've come, as we begin our ascent and almost immediately end up lost in the expanse of forests with no phone reception to be had. Brilliant.
Good news. We're going down.
Oh, I think it goes up again right after though.
Oh, it's a good thing this is the penultimate day. If this was day 1 or 2, I'd be dead by now. Like the whole cycle's been building up for this 1,200 metre incline, right?
Yep.
Oh, so good.
Lost in a forest for half the afternoon, the closing hours of our day are spent racing against the impending sunset in the shadow of Mount Fuji. And unfortunately, as we battle nightfall, Connor's bike decides to screw us over at the worst possible time.
Oh, this is pain, man. Why are you making me do this? You can't even stand up straight.
Unbelievable, right? Connor's had 3 punctures on that Cannondale. Should have got a Cervelo. The Cannondale bikes, they just can't hack it. The weight distribution to tyre ratio is just off, you know.
Well, it's because
3 punctures, 0.
My balls are so large. The pressure on the tyres is more than the rate of PSI.
Your ego is so heavy,
Okay,
the tyres
yeah,
like... It's pretty bad timing for this to happen. We're 20 minutes from the finish line, having just massacred ourselves over those hills, and yeah, I saw Connor look down and I heard him go, "Oh, fucking sick blah, blah, blah," and I knew something was wrong. Shit!
Oh my God, Chris, what the fuck?
Where'd you put it? Where'd you put the tyre? Where'd you put the tyre, boy?
The tyre. Really bad timing. We need as much light as we can, and we just go as fast as we could, and yeah.
You don't make it to the top
Fantastic.
by getting punctures. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Should have got a Cervelo,
All
right?
Let's go. Chris, stop gloating and let's fucking go.
See you guys soon.
It's official, I'm a gloat in Japan. And I can't really see, because in our remaining hours spent cycling, things start to look like a scene from the Blair Witch Project, as we careen through the streets at the mercy of our bike lamps, finally arriving at Hadana Station on the far west of the Kanto Plain.
Yes.
Finding one unexpected benefit of Connor's burst tyre is that the viewers have graced us with a new incredible fundraising milestone.
I think you should slash your tyres more often for that perfect narrative moment. Oh, and then there, oh, the tyre's broken, you got to donate, guys.
I think I know who slashed my tyres.
You know, I'll say it this time. Oh, it's so difficult. Good job, boys.
Thank you. Well done. That was hands down the hardest cycling day ever. We cycled a third the way up Mount Fuji, we cycled over about 100 kilometres. His bike fell apart, but we kept on smiling, and that's all that matters.
And whether the sun is up or not, we made it.
And tomorrow, Tokyo.
See you in Tokyo Town tomorrow.
As we head off to get some much-needed shut-eye for the big finale, Detective Ian heads off to get the bike fixed. Discovering the culprit was in fact a nail. Mystery solved. Bastard nail.
Day 14, here we are, guys. I can't feel my back. The last few days I've been like
kind of emotional that the cycle's coming to an end.
Yeah, equally so. I'm really sad that we're not going to be able to hang out every day.
How's your back?
My back's okay. Your back must be made of like crumble, mate. What's it made of?
I'm older than I'm like twice your age.
Yeah, but what happens in those like 2 years?
You'll find out very soon.
Okay, well, we'll see. Let's get the day over with.
You booked Tokyo Tower.
Yeah, I booked the... Well, okay, listen. I booked Tokyo Tower, parentheses the parking lot. But it's
what?
really cool.
It's just the parking lot?
Well, you can't actually have... It's a
I
tourist
thought it'd
train.
be cycling up the tower.
It's like...
Big finish at the end. Hey, bye,
No, it's like
everyone.
you can book the Colosseum parking lot. You can't book out the Colosseum, right?
And how many people are coming?
200 odd.
200
If not
people.
more.
See our ragged faces.
I look very rugged, very masculine. I haven't shaved this trip yet. I've let it grow out.
Rugged and masculine.
Rugged and masculine.
Oh, well, you think you haven't seen masculinity till you've seen him.
I'll show you masculinity.
The Karate Kid himself. You're going the whole way today?
I'm going the distance.
Oh.
No rain, no sleet,
I better
no
get,
snow,
better
no
get
traffic.
ready to carry your bike again, hadn't I?
Oh, boy, here we go. Yeah, the 4 inches you carried it last time. Weekly report, your heart rate is too high, seek medical attention. Okay, I'm gonna go rest for a minute. Oh.
With morning preparations complete, I and my 2 masculine companions set out for the final epic journey across Tokyo, with Pete's energy levels practically at bursting point. Nothing can stand in his way.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Well, that is until 5 minutes later, when we reach our first hill.
A nice, good old-fashioned hill, mountain to kick off the start of the final day. Poor old Pete. It's not a nice opening.
I just want my heart to be somewhere south of 220.
Oh. What's your heart rate?
191.
Shit. Hello, it's Ian.
I didn't mention the hill. I don't want to put you off. I didn't want to give you like a... I knew you'd be terrified.
Is the whole thing like this?
No, there's one hill.
And it looks like Pete's heart rate is set to go even higher when he discovers we just hit $820,000 in donations, as viewers throw everything they've got to get us to the $1 million mark. And what better way to celebrate than hearing Pete's favourite cans and pickup lines?
If you were a Kansas Railroad, I'd roll all over you.
That's such a bad set of
he
words.
said it.
No,
I've never said that.
Said
No.
You said that I said it.
Don't say it was him.
I feel like that's the sort of thing Pete would have said.
Okay, that's different than me saying
And
it.
it's essentially like you saying it.
Okay, I see.
This
it
is how dog shit AI gets made. I think Pete would say this.
There's also, we've had a few folks cheering us on today. I guess that could happen a few times now we're in Tokyo. A lovely welcome. Good to be back home.
For our final lunchtime pit stop to fuel the fires within, we picked family restaurant Royal Host with a splendid banquet fit for a king, as Pete and Connor sit and watch me tuck in.
Royal Host never fails. How you going on, guys? What are you eating?
Oh wow, this is.
Yeah, let me eat this air. It's very
you put
filling.
this ketchup.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, look. For you.
Could you just drop one in this general area? I could, Oh, thank you so much.
Is it you that doesn't like Royal Host?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You and Ian, traitors.
Yeah, no, Ian.
I think Ian likes it now. I think
You've convinced some.
we've brainwashed Ian into liking Royal Host.
It's really good.
Today's been a blockbuster day, right?
It has been. This is the most we've ever made in a
Dare
day.
I say it? A million seems somewhat possible.
I see it in the distant horizon, like the peak of Mount Fuji.
I must admit, cycling through a major city always fills me with dread, especially Tokyo, right? The world's biggest city, 36 million people, and yet, so far, it's been a real treat cycling along the Tsurumi River, like really stunning. Not only that though, but in the last couple of hours, the level of donations have really started to come in. And we've smashed our target of 800,000, 900,000. And there is a chance now that we might hit the $1 million goal. And I cannot believe that. If we did, it would be the perfect end to an astonishing journey. Things have really got crazy in the last couple of hours. We've raised like the entirety of the first cyclothon in like a day. It's off the charts. Thank you so much, guys. So none of you guys are nervous?
No.
What are we nervous about? This is the best day of my life.
Bro, it's gonna be fun.
This is the real deal.
This is called a celebration.
We normally finish in a field or a McDonald's, not in the middle of Tokyo with hundreds of people.
Yep, I'm ready for it.
This feels real all of a sudden. Are you real?
Well,
Is he real?
I'm not.
I'm real,
He's real.
and I will lead us.
Lead us to victory, Sea Dog.
Let us go into a car.
As we begin our last leg into central Tokyo amidst a whirlwind of emotions, incredibly, to our absolute astonishment, donations hit the $1 million mark.
million.
Seriously, I'm lost for words. What a crazy 14 days that it has been.
That is insane. We're not even at Tokyo Tower yet, and it's already at $1,008,000. Jesus. What a beautiful finish to a ridiculous trip. Thank you to everyone who watched the streams and joined us on the journey, watching this in the future on video. What a journey. What a beautiful ending. Oh, good old trusty Tokyo Tower. Still my favourite of all of Tokyo's skyscrapers and buildings. 300 metres tall, built in the 1950s, and it still looks bloody brilliant over 70 years later. What an incredible place to end it on. So close to the finish line, Pete. There's just a Jeep in the way.
Yep,
If
just
only.
only one Jeep in a
We'll have
way.
to give
That's
up.
it.
I'm so glad we chose this as our finish point, Pete.
It's the best.
I'm a bit nervous. What are we going to do? How's this going to
Sunday
work?
Times bestseller, book signing at Waterstones. He's a bit nervous about meeting some people. Why don't you celebrate?
I'm not nervous
All
about
right, I'm gonna go to the
meeting people.
bathroom
I'm nervous
too. I'll
about
go
falling
quick.
over at the final minute. Being like, we did it!
We can walk up it. We can walk
All
on
right,
the set.
right.
We can walk.
What's going on up here?
I don't
It's
know.
pretty loud, isn't it?
It's pretty fucking loud.
Jesus.
Oh my God, do you hear that?
Jesus, they're like,
What the?
this is creepy. You can hear people screaming at the tower.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
After 14 days spent cycling across remote expanses, mountains, fields, sea, as we push our bikes up Tokyo Tower to the confusing sound of the cheering crowd, watching us live in the distance, it all feels rather surreal. Like some sort of first-person video game cutscene.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you two of the most amazing men I have ever met. Paul, Ian? Okay, then. No. Lots of people worked very hard to make this happen, but it is my privilege and my honor to say thank you to all of you for being here. But let's be honest, we raised over $1 million in donations! And now it's time to hear from the two men who did it. One is very caffable, the king of karage. He is Mr. Chris Brown. The other, he's the king of all the apes. He's our monkey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mr. Sea-Dog V8!
I'm not quite as energetic as Pete is. If you guys didn't know, we cycled for 14 days. And the biggest miracle is that Google Maps didn't send us into the ocean. Thank you. It's 1 mil. We did get 1 mil, which is crazy because that's more than all the other cyclothons combined.
Insane. Well done, man. Well done.
It's a
I'm
bit different
fucked.
from
I'm so
McDonald's.
tired.
But thank you so much, guys, for coming. I mean, what an epic moment, honestly.
Yeah, and you know, the money that we've raised and that you guys have been so generous to give has already made real changes in the world. And I really hope, and I can't wait to see what changes the rest of this money makes. And all of you guys have shown that we have one of the best communities. I don't know anyone else who's got a community that would show up like this for a crazy event where we just cross a line. So thank you so much.
And so it came to be. After 2 weeks cycling, our epic journey ended, covered in sweat, sunscreen, and now champagne, standing in the shadow of Tokyo Tower. And you know what? I even got my belated back rub from Connor, in front of the cheering crowd.
This is not a back rub.
This is a back rub.
This cyclothon couldn't possibly have gone any better than it did. A memory I'll treasure for the rest of my life, for the amount we raised, the memories we made along the way, and the great friends I got to share this journey with. It's going to take a long time for this to all sink in, just how far we travelled, fueled on willpower, viewer support, and in my case, lots of energy jelly. But a big thank you for watching, guys, whether you tuned in on the stream or here on YouTube. And if you want to make a donation to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, you can find all the details in the link in the description box below. For now though, thanks for tuning in for this extra special edition of Abroad Japan. And now, bring on the tubathon. When are we doing it? When's it going to happen?
What happens now? What happens now?